烤鸭，
烤鸭。
客到，来了您，高抬脚，您里边请。
If you come to China, roast duck, 烤鸭 is a must-have. 烤鸭 is a famous delicious dish in China with a history of 1,600 years. An authentic 烤鸭 should be roasted delicately in an oven burned with fruit wood. The temperature and timing should be strictly controlled. To keep the skin crisp and the meat tender, 烤鸭 should be taken out of the oven after 50 minutes. A roast duck must be cut into more than 100 slices within several minutes after it is brought out of the oven. Each slice contains skin and meat. Thin pancakes, Chinese onions, cucumbers, and special sauce are used to complement 烤鸭. Now you have followed us so far. If you still haven't decided to try this famous Beijing specialty, you probably will miss the most enjoyable culinary experience of your life.
烤鸭，
烤鸭。
糖葫芦，
糖葫芦。
These are crystalline sugar-coated hulls, 糖葫芦, which is a favorite winter snack for children in northern China.
扛串儿，小朋友扛串儿。
Legends say that 800 years ago, an emperor's concubine was sick and had a poor appetite. A doctor ordered that she eat 10 hulls boiled with crystal sugar before dinner. The concubine recovered within half a month. Later, the prescription was passed on to ordinary people. People put hulls on a stick and dipped them in hot sugar syrup. The syrup turned into a solid coating like crystals on the hull's surface. It is a delicious and wholesome traditional snack, commonly seen in stores and on streets. The hulls are tart and the crystal sugar is sweet. The special taste often reminds us of our happy childhood.
糖葫芦，
糖葫芦。
火锅，
火锅。
If you want to look for a nutritious meal to share with your family, you should choose hot pot, 火锅. 火锅 has a history of more than 1,700 years in China. To keep out the cold, people put lamb chops in the boiling pot and ate them. Huoguo ingredients should be selected carefully. Only 5 parts of a lamb should be used and cut into sheets for cooking. The sauce is composed of more than 10 seasonings. The ingredients of the sauce are the commercial secret of hot pot. Huoguo is popular all over China. There are various styles of huoguo. Vegetables and meat can be boiled in huoguo. Sharing hot pot meals of meat and vegetables boiled in savory, both with your family, is a great experience in the depth of winter. Is huoguo the best choice? Do you want to try it?
火锅，
火锅。
豆腐，
豆腐。
Is there a kind of food that is cheap, delicious, and nutritious? Yes, it is Chinese tofu. Some 2,100 years ago, a noble who longed for immortality developed all kinds of prescriptions every day. One day, he accidentally dropped plaster into soybean milk. The soybean milk curdled into something like pudding. He boldly tasted it and found it very delicious. The new dish is what we call tofu today. Tofu is made of soybeans, which are rich in protein. Tofu can be cooked with fish, vegetables, and other ingredients. We can also eat it raw. The easiest way is to put a little bit of chives, oil, and salt with tofu. Tofu tastes light, yummy, and really melts into your mouth. In China, tofu is quite popular. You can find it on any dining table.
豆腐，
豆腐。
酒，
酒，
酒 plays an amazing role in the daily life of Chinese people. Chinese started to brew jiu 6,000 years ago, according to archaeological findings. People have worked hard to improve the process of making jiu for thousands of years. Chinese mainly drink white spirits and rice wine. White spirits are distilled from sorghum or maize. The equipment used for drinking has changed a lot over the course of history. The jiu culture developed with the containers changing from wine goblets to handless cups. As a magical beverage in custom, it has accompanied important occasions, such as weddings and birthdays for more than 6,000 years.
酒，
酒，
面条，
面条，
Noodles, 面条, are a kind of time-honored Chinese food. Records say the nobles were fond of the food about 30 centimeters long, which is made of flour and boiled in water more than 1,900 years ago. Mix flour with water and make the mixture into a paste, and then cut it into strips. This is how 面条 is made. 面条 can be boiled or fried. Noodles in China also represent permanence. Therefore, people always have noodles on their birthday to wish for a long lifespan. Noodles are one of the Chinese favorite food, just like the bread for Westerners.
面条，
面条，
the Chinese character yu, which means fish with a plump body and round eyes. Yu is related to special meanings and legends. There was a Yu in the Yellow River. He wanted to jump over the dragon gate so that he could become a dragon. However, only quite a few Yu could accomplish that feat in the turbulent river. People with great achievements in study or business are often compared to these Yu who have turned into dragons. Therefore, carps, a kind of Yu, represent achieving prosperity through hard work. Yu is a word with a double meaning in China. A spring festival painting featuring a Yu is a symbol of an affluent life. Yu remind Chinese of prosperity and fortune. Thus, people like to raise Yu to pray for good luck. Yu is a produce of nature and a mascot in Chinese daily life.
Yu,
鱼
民族，
民族
It is said that the Chinese nation was created by a female god. She made clay figures and gave lives to them. There are two heroes in Chinese history, the Yellow Emperor and Yan Emperor. Legends say that all the Chinese are their descendants. The Chinese nation is composed of 56 ethnic groups, Minzu, with distinct features. These Minzu are distributed all over China with their own traditions. Cultural characteristics are the songs and dances of the Uyghur, water splashing festival of the Dai, super ornaments of the Miao, and Nadam fair of the Mongolian people. People use brothers to describe the relationship among different Minzu. Brotherhood means that different Minzu live harmoniously in this huge family.
Minzu,
民族
Chinese names, 姓名, are different from Western ones. The family names come first, and given names come last. People usually ask each other's 姓名 when they meet. If they share the same family name, they believe that their ancestors were relatives 500 years ago. The family of Confucius is an example of Chinese family names. A young man can trace his family line to an ancestor who lived 2,500 years ago. It is like a tree. Leaves, branches, and roots are connected by the family name. There are supposedly more than 20,000 family names in China. The secrets of where your ancestors came from and what they did are concealed in 姓名.
"姓名
姓名
家
家
There's a pig and two people. The two people drive the pig into a house and raise it together, thus making the Chinese character 家, which means family. In Chinese daily life, the whole family includes 3 generations: grandparents, parents, and children live together. Taking care of each other, looking after the young, and supporting the parents are the traditional values of Chinese people. You can easily find the typical Chinese 家 all over the world.
"家
家
四合院。
四合院。
A courtyard residence, 四合院, is a yard enclosed by houses in 4 directions. It is a closed residence with only one gate leading to the outside. Houses on the north are the largest ones and used as the owner's bedrooms. Houses on the 2 flanks are the residences of their descendants. The arrangement represents the hierarchy in a family. The screen wall stands behind the gate to protect the residents from wind-blown sand. Chinese believe that the screen wall can also ward off bad luck. Therefore, the wall is usually decorated exquisitely. The 四合院 is intended to unite all the family members to enjoy a harmonious and happy life together.
"四合院。
四合院。
胡同。
胡同。
大爷，请问胡同在哪儿？
你现在在胡同里啊？
哦，
Hu Tong, a type of narrow street or alley with houses on both sides, is the most typical residence in Beijing. The Hu Tong is not only a traffic channel, but also the living area for ordinary people. It is the most peaceful place in this noisy city. People get along with each other in harmony. There used to be 4,000 hutongs in Beijing with a history of more than 800 years. Many hutongs have been replaced by modern buildings as the city developed. Only a few of them have been preserved, keeping the traditions and history of Beijing alive.
"北京胡同真美，我很想在这里住几天。
胡同。
胡同。
土楼，
土楼。
The Tulou building is a special residence in China. Central China was in a state of war in the 10th century. Large numbers of people migrated to the mountainous region in southeast China. They built tulou with clay and rocks for living and defense. Circles of rooms are enclosed by another circle. Rooms are connected by round corridors. The second floor is used as a granary. The third and fourth floors are used as bedrooms. There are more than 300 rooms in the largest tulou, which can accommodate more than 800 people. The center of tulou is the public area with wells and kitchens. Family meetings are held on the axis. People have lived in the tulou, cooking, washing clothes, and holding ceremonies for ancestor worship in harmony for hundreds of years. Now, tulou are open to the public. You can experience the family love and unsophisticated customs when you pass by the lovely windows.
土楼，
土楼。
茶，
茶。
Tea, cha, is the beverage most representative of Chinese culture. Proper etiquette dictates that guests are treated to cha. Many outstanding Chinese poems were created in the company of cha. Originating in China, cha is divided into green tea, black tea, yellow tea, dark tea, and white tea according to its color. The procedures for drinking cha are delightful. Cha, water, wares, and fire are indispensable when making cha. The shape, color, and fragrance of cha are quite important. The water should be clear and sweet. The fire should be clean without odor. The chinaware and purple clay tea sets are widely used. People feel closer to nature by drinking cha.
茶， 筷子、
筷子、
Chopsticks, 筷子, are the most important eating utensils in China. Chinese use them during each meal. They're made of simple material with 2 sticks. They're made of wood or bamboo and use the theory of leverage to pick up various kinds of food easily. Manners are important when using chopsticks, just like using forks and knives in the West. Chinese have used 筷子 for at least 3,000 years. They have been spread to Asian countries like Japan and South Korea. The materials come from nature. They represent the wisdom of the Chinese.
“筷子”
筷子、
剪纸、
剪纸、
Long ago, there was a poor scholar who wrote the character Fu, or happiness, on paper, and his wife tore the character out. This is the origin of paper cutting, 剪纸. The 剪纸 craft is considered to be one of the standards to identify a smart woman. People think a woman who is good at making delicate 剪纸 is smart. Jianzhi patterns come from daily life. Clipping and engraving are 2 skills used to make 剪纸. Intricate centers are important for 剪纸 designs. 剪纸 is a popular folk art. 剪纸 express Chinese people's wishes for happiness and good luck.
“剪纸”
剪 剪纸。
丝绸，
丝绸。
A kind of insect called a silkworm produces white raw silk threads. Chinese people collect these raw threads, create yarn, and weave them. The silk fabric is soft, smooth, and light. It is the best material used in making dresses. A Sichou dress 2,000 years old was unearthed in a tomb. It weighs less than 50 grams and can be put into a matchbox. Westerners cherish Chinese Sichou. It was introduced to Rome around 100 BC by merchants. The route they traveled is called the Silk Road. Compared with other material, Sichou is more delicate and light. The clothes made of Sichou are the most comfortable. Now, Sichou clothes are prominent in modern fashions. Chinese Sichou has been world famous for its high quality for thousands of years.
丝绸，
丝绸。
瓷器，
瓷器。
When processed correctly, a pile of soil can be turned into an exquisite artwork. Chinaware, 瓷器, is a part of daily life in China. The surfaces are decorated with various exquisite patterns. Some are as thin as paper. Some are as white as jade. Some are as coarse as pottery. And some are as black as lacquer. This is an extraordinary piece of blue and white porcelain made in the 14th century. It was auctioned at more than 20 million pounds. It is the pride of 瓷器. Ciqi is still called China in English.
Ciqi.
瓷器
玉
玉
It is difficult to acquire beautiful jade. Only through the delicate procedure of cutting, polishing, and carving, a piece of unshaped stone can shine. Yu has played an important role in people's life in China over the last 8,000 years. Seals of emperors were made of yu. Yu is also a popular material for amulets, ornaments, and expensive artwork. Yu was featured in the medals of Beijing Olympic Games. Yu represents dignity, holiness, and purity. Chinese believe that yu is more valuable than gold.
Yu
玉
钱
钱
Chinese used shells as money, qian, 5,000 years ago. With the development of metallurgy, metallic currencies started to circulate. These copper coins originated from Chinese people's daily life and production. Spade-shaped coins came from farming tools, and knife-shaped coins came from fishing piers and knives. China. The earliest paper money, named Jiaozi, came out in China more than 1,000 years ago. Now, the banknote circulating in China is the 5th edition of renminbi. The appearance and printing techniques have been improved over the years.
钱、
钱、